we observe about the water that we left on the table that was not covered versus the water that we left that was covered? What did we observe?
This here.
What did we observe? What water disappeared? The one that was covered or the one that wasn't covered?
The one that wasn't covered.
So she said the water on the table disappeared. The one that was not covered disappeared. Did you get that? Okay. So what happened to the water? Based on what we've learned from yesterday with the pot, what happened to the water that was on that table?
It went away.
Where did it go?
It wasted.
It did not waste. Where did it go?
It disappeared.
Where did it go though? Where did it disappear?
Oh, it did. It was self-closed on the table. Then it disappeared all by itself.
Okay, but where did it go? If it disappeared, then it went somewhere.
It dried it on the table.
It dried, but when it dried, where did it go? Like, where does it go?
It probably went to the other water.
No.
No. It like, I think it went with the rest of the thing up in the air.
It went where?
It went up. I think it went up in the air with the rest of the thing.
Thank God. Yeah. It went up in the air. Why does she think it went up in the air? She's correct. But why does she think it went up in the air?
Because it's when we said the water yesterday, was there like
Cherish?
Because I think somebody was shaking you in the floor in the hill.
I think the reason why it went up in the air is because that you see the water and then it just automatically went up in the air.
She thinks that it went out because it wasn't covered.
Because it was not covered. Thank God for you also. Okay. The water, what did we notice yesterday about the pot? Where was the steam from the pot going?
In the air.
In the air. How did we know? How did Miss Beth show you that it was going to the air? What did I do that showed you that?
You made our hand on the steam.
Okay, so you put your hand on the steam, so you felt it. How?
It go over the steam.
Okay, we already said that.
But I thought it's a movie. If you run something on your clothes, like
No, Troy. No.
I know something.
Okay, no more hands. We already did the hands. How did you know?
Sit down. Because it was smoke.
We seen the steam. How else? What else did we see?
Because when you do this and then
What did I put over it to show you that it was coming into the air?
go tell me.
No, the thing we did have the thing. What else? No, more hands. What else did I put over it?
A towel or a cup?
Did I put a towel over it? I put it's called a beaker, but it looks like a cup. I put a beaker over it. When I put the beaker, listen, quiet. When I put the beaker, sit down. When I put the beaker over the steam, what happened to the steam inside the cup? What did it turn into?
It turned into water came in.
It turned into water. So the water in the pot turned into steam that went into the air. And how we know it went into the air is because when I captured the steam inside the beaker, we seen it turning back into water inside the beaker. So water molecules, there are small molecules on top of water that if it's left out and open to the air, they will come off and go into the air. So that was what was happening with the steam, but we speeded it up. How did we speed up the process? That took all day to happen, but how did we speed it up over here? Aaliyah.
You put the beaker over it.
How do we speed up the water, the steam, the water going into the air? How do we speed it up?
Then you put the beaker over it and the something in the beaker.
No, how do we speed it up, Maya?
Because you put it on the heat.
Thank you, Maya. God bless you too. We put we speeded up the process that happened over here by putting the heat on it. When we heated it up, and then we seen bubbles, then we seen steam, and then we seen less water where? Did the pot start off with the same amount of water? Did it have less water? When all got done heating it up, what happened to the water?
This pot is popping.
Okay, what happened to the water though? Where'd it go?
It dragged in. It was a little bit in the pot.
It was only a little in there because where did all the rest of it go?
Wrapped up in the pot.
You was drying the pot?
Yeah, in the air.
It went in the air. That's why I called
In
it
the air. God bless you too.
No. It went in the air because you know that it went in the air because I caught it in the beaker. That is the same process that happened with the water that we left on the table. Except it takes longer if you don't heat the water up. So if you don't heat the water up, then it'll go into the air, but it'll go into the air slower. Where's the water outside now? So it rained outside yesterday, and that water is gone. And the same thing that happened to our water in the class happened to that water outside. Who can tell me what happened to the rain puddles?
It went in the air.
It went into the air, thank God for her. So when it rains outside, the water molecules, there are small little water molecules on top of it that eventually go back up into the air, and then the water it continues to go into the air until all the water is gone. So that beaker over there, what's going to happen to that water that's in the open container when we come back on Monday? Where's it going to be at?
In the sky. What?
Yeah, in the sky, in the air. It'll be in the air. What is going to happen to the water that's covered though? Because guess what? The one that was covered was it water there?
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to happen to the water, the beaker with the water in it that's covered?
It's going to stay there.
It's still going to be there. All right, very good. You can stop.
I want to get the cups.
That's it.
Yeah, I want.
Okay. Very